dear student. Today we are going to study a new story from our supplementary book. I want something in a cage. So here we have a picture where we are seeing a pet shop owner is discussing something with a strange customer. So here we have the text that you can see in your book also. So student, in this story, as we have seen, and before some time I have discussed with you that a strange customer came to the pet shop and talking strangely to the pet shop owner. Okay, this strange talk makes very confusion in the mind of pet shop owner, and after some time he is just trying to check all the pet shop what's available in the shop.
Mr. Purcell did not believe in ghosts. Nevertheless, the man who bought the 2 doves and a strange act immediately thereafter left him with a distinct sense of the uncanny, as though behind his departed customer there had lingered the musty smell of an abandoned, haunted house. Mr. Purcell was a small, fussy man, red cheeks and a tight, melon stomach. Large glasses magnified his eyes so as to give him the appearance of a wise and genial owl. He owned a pet shop. He sold cats and dogs and monkeys. He dealt in fish food and bird seed.
Okay, so in this paragraph we are seeing what kind of animals are available in this shop. He was selling dogs, cats, monkeys, and any other pet animals.
Prescribed remedies for ailing canaries, and displayed on his shelves long rows of ornate and gilded cages. He considered himself something of a professional man. A constant stir of movement pervaded his shop. Whispered twitters, sly rustling, squeals, cheeps, and sudden squeaks. Small feet scampered in frantic circles, frightened, bewildered, blindly seeking. Across the shelves pulsed this endless flicker of life. But the customers who came and said, "Aren't they cute? Look at that little cage. They are sweet." And Mr. Purcell himself would smile and briskly rub his hands and emphatically shake his head. Each morning, with a
So student, in this paragraph we are seeing how the Mr. Purcell treats the customers who came to the shop, and they shows all the animals and tell them about the speciality of pet animal and what are the beneficial effects on a mind and at home. So let's see further.
Tough pet. I mean what I said.
snapped the man.
Something in a cage, something that is small. I see.
Hastened the storekeeper, not at all certain that he did. His eyes narrowed gravely and he pursed his lips.
Now let me think. A white rat perhaps? I have some very nice white rats. No,
Said the man.
not rats. Something with wings. Something that flies. A bird.
Exclaimed Mr. Purcell.
A bird is alright.
The customer pointed.
So as I told you, once a customer came to the shop and expressed his wish, what he want to buy, and Mr. Purcell gave him lots of choices. He gave him to buy white rat, but he told him he has very cute white rat, so he will not buy. And then he gave some clue regarding his choice. He wants something in a cage who can fly and fair in color.
Mr. Purcell looked surprised. He could hear nothing unusual. The customer glared.
I mean, all this cage stuff drives you crazy, doesn't it?
Mr. Purcell drew back. Either the man was insane or drunk. He said hastily.
Yes, certainly, I guess so. Listen,
The staring eyes came closer.
how long do you think it took me to make the $5?
The merchant wanted to order him out of the shop. But oddly enough, he couldn't. He heard himself dutifully asking.
Why? How long did it take you?
The other laughed.
10 years at hard labor. 10 years to earn $5, 50 cents a year.
It was best Purcell decided to humor him.
My, 10 years. That's certainly a long time. Now, they give you $5
Laughed the man.
and a cheap suit and tell you not to get caught again.
Okay, so the customer chose a pair of gloves and Mr. Purcell, he asked to pay $5 for them. Mr. Purcell was ready to take $5, but he was discussing how long he took to earn this $5. He was just saying he spent his 10 years to earn only just $5, and he was praising his money.
Mr. Purcell mopped his sweatshirt into the air. He drew out the second and tossed it after the first. They rose like wind-blown balls of fluff and were lost in the smoky grey of the wintry city. For an instant, the liberator's silent and lifted gaze watched after them. Then he dropped the cage. He shoved both hands deep in his trouser pockets, hunched down his head, and shuffled away. The merchant's brow was puckered with perplexity. So desperately had the man desired the doves that he had let him have them at a reduced price, and immediately he had turned them loose.
Now why?
Mr. Purcell muttered.
Did he do that?
He felt vaguely insulted. Ellie grieved.
Okay, student. So when he purchased a pair of doves, he went out from the shop and made them free from the cage and gave a lesson to Mr. Purcell that pet don't have life in the cage. He has the life in the sky, so let them fly, let them free. Okay? So, student, we have finished with our story.